Hello agents, this video is a day late as I was busy with the Race to the Summit event yesterday, which we smashed by the way, as well as a lot of other teams. Well done everyone. If you want to see us continue on from yesterday, we're going to be streaming floor 91 at 7 PM UK today. So come ahead and watch us and see if we can get to that floor 100 and complete it. But before we continue with this video, please consider hitting that like button and subscribe also. I'm so close to 21,000 subs now and I can hit that figure today with your help, so please do hit that subscribe. My next goal is 30k subs and I'd really appreciate the support from you. So we're going to start off with a look at Season 3, and as expected we have a repeat of what Season 1 and 2 were. I was really disappointed last season when Season 2 was a repeat, but not so much this time as I expected it. We start the season off with the Manhunt event and we'll be doing the same as usual to find and take down Shade. You'll get double XP while this is live for the week, up to 10.5 million earned, and you'll earn a season cash. But completing all of these manhunts will also reward you with the Shrapnel Trap skill variant at the end of the Season 2, so they are worth doing. The Shade League is also available now and you'll have 2 weeks to get 60 points to unlock all of its rewards. As always, this will be time trials and some more tedious activities, but if you spread it over 2 weeks you'll only need to do the time trials. I'm sad to see that they have kept the difficulty down for these time trials, as they are far too easy and not challenging at all. I prefer challenging time trials with heroic, but that's just me. As well as a patch for starting this event, you'll also get the Stake Backpack trophy for getting the 60 points. Next week, a brand new global event will go live called Shade Exposed. I enjoy these, even if I think the challenges can ruin it. And the text says hostile factions have special gear which targets and exposes Isaac-enabled agents. Transfer this exposure to enemies with cover-to-cover moves or melee attacks. I think this sounds fun and I'm excited to play it. We are not able to look at all the rewards yet, but expect a patch and a lot of caches, as well as the Target Practice Backpack trophy at the end of it. Manhunt Target Wraith will start in just short of 2 weeks time, as well as a new Last Resort Apparel event. If you have followed me for a while, you know I have you covered on these apparel events and will drop a video on the day of its release covering all of the items that you can expect to get from it. So look out for that if you want to see what you'll be getting before you grind. We can already see the unique reward for getting all of the apparel items, which will be a bandana and balaclava, which I think looks sweet. In just short of 3 weeks time, the Wraith League will start, and the reward for 60 points here is the Opera Mask Backpack Trophy. This is an alternate version to the Veil Backpack Trophy that we got for referring friends, so I think it's real cool that they have put this in for an alternative way for you to get it, as many people missed out on that last one. And then a repeat of the Hollywood Global event will be in 4 weeks time, where you'll be able to earn the cash rewards again if you like, and this will be followed by the Dusk Manhunt. The Dusk League then follows that and will reward you with the Wolf Charm Backpack trophy upon completion. In 7 weeks time, you see a repeat of the Polarity Switch Global event, followed by the Belfray Manhunt and then the Belfray League. You'll get the Eye Backpack trophy for completing that league, and then Season 3 will end on a repeat of the Guardians Global event. So there is certainly plenty to do again this season, although a lot is repeated. But remember, we now have the Summit too, and that mode is really fun and challenging. I feel I'll be spending a lot of my time in there this season while I chase down the season at level 100 on all 3 platforms again. The reward track for Season 3 looks like this. You'll start with this cool looking Piranha patch at level 1, and you'll get the Hunter's Fury outfit at level 5. The bottom row on screen now is only available if you purchase the season, and the top row can be rewarded without the purchase. At level 25 you'll get a cartwheel emote, and then at level 48 you'll unlock last season's Tidal Basin Hornet mission to play again if you'd like. There is another smart looking patch at level 50 with a smooth dance emote, and for those that still may not have the Roosevelt Jupiter mission, that will be unlockable again at level 53. At level 55 you'll unlock the new exotic Backfire SMG, which I love using. I cannot wait to get this on my PS4 character. And then at level 75 you'll unlock the Challenger emote, which looks like it is similar to the Rock's Just Bring It. The last exotic on the track is at level 90, and this is the Memento Backpack. This is another great item that I want to unlock for a build on the PS4, and the season track will end on 100 with another nice looking patch and the Spice Mask. While going through this season, you'll also unlock the new Bellstone brand set and then named variants. The new Hunter's Fury gear set will be available as well, and the 612 shotgun and the card sidearm along with their named variants too. We're going to end this video on the TU11 patch notes. I'm not going to read through them all because you can do that yourself if you like, and I'll post a link in this video description as well as the pinned comment. But they start off with discussing the new Concealed Agenda Season 3. They then go on to the summit and all of the changes they have made from the feedback that they got in the PTS. More objectives were added. They added rogue encounters to legendary floors, and they also added exotic fire teams to legendary floors, which I felt we hit a lot yesterday. They last for ages and just keep on spawning. They then move on to appearance mods and say that all gear is supported except for weapons and exotics. They say that when you log into TU11, you will want to log into all of your characters to unlock the looks of all owned gear. This will only have to be done once, and then you'll not have to save the gear to keep the looks available going forward. There is a note about the Iron Horse raid as well, and I think a lot of people will be happy to see that it will have a discovery mode in TU11. This will be great for teams that want to practice on it. And then they move on to discuss all the new exotics and items which we already know. You can check the link I mentioned if you want to see all the stats and the final balancing, but it looks the same from the PTS at a glance. But they do then go on to discuss a new skill efficiency attribute. They say similar to weapon handling, skill efficiency is a new attribute that modifies multiple skill focused attribute bonuses at the same time. 1% skill efficiency is equal to 1% skill damage, haste, duration, health, repair skills, and status effects. They did also add a note that said this new skill efficiency attribute was only available on the new exotic Momento Backpack. Directives is next on the notes, and they are introducing two new directives in TU11. The first is fragile armor, and it will replace hard to earn. With this, when armor breaks, it will apply a stack of broken armor to the agent up to a maximum of 4 stacks. Each stack broken reduces an agent's max armor by 20%. Using an armor kit will fix 1 stack of broken armor. And the second new directive is scavenge skills, which will replace cull skills. With this, skill cooldowns will not progress on their own. Agents will have to collect skill parts as drops from enemies and broken weak points. Each drop collected will reduce the cooldown. They then move on to global events in the notes, and although I said earlier a few will be repeated this season, some have changed. The developers felt that some global events didn't give the players the power boost that they desired, and they have made changes to the Polarity Switch, Reanimated and Guardians global events to hopefully make them more fun to play. Full changes are in the patch notes, but you can read those through the link if you want. They move on from this to mods and the new agnostic mods and say that any old gear where you have recalibrated the mod slot, you'll get the recalibration refunded on that item, which I think is absolutely fantastic. They then go on to discuss the rainbow loot changes as well. Getting towards the end of the patch notes, and they start talking about some balances. The Death Grips item is getting a buff from 5% armor on kill to 10%. The Eclipse Protocol build is having a few changes. They have lowered the indirect transmission from 15 meters to 10 meters, and proliferation now increases the range of indirect transmission from 10 meters to 15 meters. And they also increase the symptom aggravator damage from 15% to 30%, which is a huge buff. And then the talent obliterate is getting a nice buff as well. They have increased the stacks of total weapon damage from 15 to 25. They then end the patch notes with a lot of bug fixes, which you can read for yourselves if you want. But one that stands out for me is that they say that they have fixed the audio loss issues that came in TU10. I really hope they have actually done this. But again, I have linked these notes down below in my description and the pinned post if you want to read them yourselves. But this is now the end of this video. Thank you all so much for watching. Please do hit that like button and subscribe for more Division 2 content from me. We're going to be live very soon as we attempt to beat the summit. Until then, thank you for watching and peace out.